Let's just take a quick look at those numbers at the top left-hand side of the screen. The first number up there is the stroke length, which is 28. This indicates the number of strokes you swim each length of the pool, which in this case is a 25-meter pool. First thing that I'd like to point out from a positive point of view is that you've got a raised elbow coming out with your recovery stroke. To a large extent, your elbow is leading the stroke, and the thumb, you can see, is going in at a slight angle over there. And this is an old coaching. Now, if we look at that left hand coming over, you'll see there's quite a bit of spray that comes with it. And particularly when we're looking at open water swimming with waves and currents and so on, we want to get that elbow and that arm and the hand in particular a decent level above the water. You raise your head quite a bit. Can you see that? Your head is coming out of the water considerably. In fact, even as I look here now, Murray, I can see that your stroke is actually collapsing in front of you. That left hand is going back, and there's actually, at this point in time, nothing supporting you in the front end of your stroke. You'll see that the head comes out, it's nice and straight. Okay? One eye in the, one eye in the water, and there still is plenty of space to breathe, Murray. All you're doing is you're creating resistance in the water. It's literally as if you were opening up a parachute behind you. I mean, the legs have really opened up considerably. They really are wide. There's nothing going on. Your left arm is almost finished its stroke. This right arm hasn't entered the water. And also, just look at the position of the legs over here again. These legs are opening up, and you've got this kind of scenario over here happening. Let's take it one step at a time. Here we see the left hand pushing right down. Remember, I spoke about that left hand being very straight and pushing down? Well, here it is. You can see the tremendous amount of bubbles that are being produced. This arm is almost straight. We're looking for something a little bit different. At this point in time, you're over-rotated, and really your arm should be something more akin to being in that position over there. Can you see that left arm again is pushing down on the water? Much of your energy and your focus is in fact pushing down in the front end of your stroke rather than pushing back and propelling yourself forward. Stroke collapses in front of you, nothing to support you, the legs at the back open up to kick, and the right hand spears itself in. It does appear that you are breathing bubbles fairly consistently, although sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. Now you've stopped, now you do. So that's another thing. It's one thing causing another. Those legs fall, your body position is at an angle in the water, there's more resistance now. We would prefer the other way around. We would prefer that position. Look, it stays down for quite a while, pushing down while you are breathing. By the way, that also places quite a bit of pressure on your rotator cuff muscles, on your shoulder muscles. So there's a lot of upward pressure going on over here, with the result that these legs start sinking. Don't forget, this is in slow motion. But I tell you now that those kicks, when they're working like that, they're working hard. And you yourself said that at the end of the 100 meters even, you feel tired.